Are you giving away your hard-earned equity each time you sell your home? Over the years, I've owned and sold 6 homes, typically increasing in value each time, or at least that's always been the intent, financial crisis aside. And each time I had to pay a percentage of my growing investment for the privilege of selling it. That percentage would conveniently and painlessly be extracted on the closing sheet while eroding the equity of my hard-earned investment. That thought has always been in the back of my mind and never seemed to make sense. Which got me to thinking, who has been taking the risk? Who's been paying the mortgage? Who's been paying the taxes, maintaining and improving the property? That would be me. I didn't see any realtors by my side contributing to any of those activities. And when I do some quick bond sop math, that's back of napkin seat of pants, assuming an average $250,000 house at a 6% commission, that represents $15,000 in equity that I'd have to give away for that house. Now if I take that $15,000, multiply it by the 6 houses that I've sold in the past, that's $90,000. Man, $90,000. What could I have done with $90,000? Well, buy a much needed car, take awesome trips, pay off loans, reinvest for the future, get kids through college. The list undoubtedly is endless. Okay, in fairness, realtors do provide a level of service, and like any of us deserve to get paid for their services. A little more bond sop math would suggest the following. I've heard realtors say, on average, they spend approximately 20 hours to list and sell a home. Assuming this is a top-notch agent, at $100 per hour, which equates to $200,000 per year, it seems a fair fee would be somewhere around $2,000. If I take that $2,000 times the 6 properties that I've sold, I'd be looking at $12,000. Now I know what you're thinking. I've heard it many times as well. But do you realize I have to pay my broker? Do you know how hard I work? I have to pay my own expenses. I have to work nights and weekends, always working on other people's time. Do you know how difficult some customers can be? In the world of business, those are simply called personal issues. From a home seller's perspective, those aren't my problems. So why in the world do I continue complying with this costly and seemingly outdated approach to selling my house? 2 main reasons I can think of. 1, I never realized how much it was actually costing me. Never stopped to think what I was really paying for and the level of service actually being provided. 2, they've got us believing this is a very complex and daunting process that only realtors are qualified to navigate. So these are the top 2 reasons I think I've continued to give away my hard-earned equity to sell my home. Which of these do you agree with? What else would you add to the list? How would you rank them in priority order? And on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being least, 5 being most, what's the degree of pain each one causes? I'd really like you to think about that. Okay, if I stop and think for a moment, the simple keys to selling my house are making sure to set the right price. It's looking good. Potential buyers know about it. And I have a straightforward checklist of simple things that I need to do that have been done over and over again for many houses throughout the years. And oh yeah, I've got to make sure to get it into the holy grail of the real estate industry, the MLS. None of these are that difficult in this day and age of technology and easy access to information, so it's simply a matter of demystifying the daunting process to provide clarity for the homeowner to get back into the director's chair, transferring control back into the hands of those that have the most at stake, so they can make the decisions that are in their best interest, shifting back from being directed to being the director. Okay, but how? What are my options? I could do nothing and not sell my house. I could try to negotiate a fee with a conventional realtor. I could take the FSBO route, old school, put up ads, signs, etc. I could try the flat fee companies. There's always the quick sell purchasers that are out there. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Are there other options or approaches that you've thought of? What's the best one that you currently use today? What's working and not working with your current approach? We'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to share your perspective with us at keepmyequity.com. Thanks.